This week, during an appearance on the Joe Pags show, Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene decided to declare that COVID treatments are in fact racist. Yes. Well, at least the criteria for determining who gets to get COVID treatments is racist, according to Marjorie Taylor Greene. And she says this because the Biden administration announced recently that yes, when healthcare providers are determining who to distribute the monoclonal antibody treatments to based on comorbidities, you can in fact include ethnicity as one of those comorbidities. And this, of course, just pissed Marjorie Taylor Greene off. Here's what she had to say. You only get it if your skin color is not white. Of course, if you're black or Hispanic, you're the optimal choice because Democrats care about identity and they care about trying to get votes based on identity more than they care about saving lives. So yes, white people, you no longer get COVID treatments. Sorry, your time is up. No, that's not what's going to happen here. You know what's ironic about this, about her little idiotic statement here? Is that critical race theory would actually teach her that those people are in fact more in risk. So that thing the Republican Party has been railing against for the last 12 months actually explains why these non-white individuals are at a greater risk if they contract COVID-19. Let me spell it out for you here. People from racial and ethnic minority groups are disproportionately affected by lack of access to quality health care, health insurance, and or linguistically and culturally responsive health care. Inequities in treatment may result in distrust of government and healthcare systems. So we're talking about a portion of the population that disproportionately doesn't have access to health care. They do not have health insurance. They do not have the financial means to do what needs to be done to protect themselves during the pandemic. And of course, that is part of the reason why they would have more comorbidities. We're not saying that you get the treatment just because you're black. We're not saying, by the way, that you're more likely to die from COVID just because you're black. What the government is telling the healthcare providers is that you have to look at these ethnicities because typically, according to the numbers, these people do not have the same access to quality care as white people, which means they could have more comorbidities. But see, Marjorie Taylor Greene didn't want to get into any of that. She didn't want to talk about the racial discrepancies in America's healthcare system. She didn't want to talk about the racial discrepancies in, income here in the United States, which also plays a role in healthcare. Nope. She wanted to go to the extremes and say that the Biden administration is engaging in, I guess, reverse racism when it comes to distributing COVID treatments. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.